And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. Back at Truist Park. And starting this one, Kid Flash. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And here it comes. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's Orlando Arcia. That one missed.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Harris gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Ripped on a line. Mitchell grabs it on the run. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
And down on strikes. Now 2 out. Here's Austin Riley, the National League leader in runs batted in this year. Just missed. Two outs. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Matt Olson on deck for Atlanta. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
First and second, 2 down. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. That misses the zone. 1-1.
Nothing easy right after this guy.
line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So first and second with 2 outs. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And he deals. And down on strikes he goes. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. And to the first from Truist Park. It's the Braves 1 and the Brewers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long. This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Let's go. Keep guessing, huh?
The pitch. Ozuna, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The wind of the pitch.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Down the left field line. Looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Adam Duvall at the plate.
This guy's swinging anything.
That one fouled off. Ozuna at second with nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here's Sean Murphy.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And a foul ball.
One out, man.
That's inside. And that's ball 1.
Gotta hold him right here.
Ouch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
That's one of those lookout pitches. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
Morris in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
Hey now.
2 on, 1 out. Almost got him.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Hit in the air, center field. 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 so far. On the inside corner for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. High fly ball out to left field. Fraley makes the catch, and that'll do it. 2 left for Atlanta. They lead it 1-0. As we go to the last of the third, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Flash back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Acuna in 2023 with about as impressive a power-speed combination season as we have ever seen. Kicks and deals. And a good eye there. The Braves always liked Acuna, but consider for a second he was signed for $100,000 in 2014 out of Venezuela. So they liked him, but he wasn't some monster prospect. He ended up growing into one of the top young prospects in all of baseball. The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley, walked his first time. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. The Braves down by a pair here in the last half of the third. And that one clips the corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And that's a 2-bagger.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit long.
Here's Matt Olson. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And a foul ball. Man at second. Fouled off. He was late. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mitchell hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Number 1, second baseman.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Right through there for a strike. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Man on second, 2 down. That one ripped right center field, and it's into the gap. Around third, he'll score easily, and they trail by 1. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Now it's going to be Marcell Ozuna. Doubled in his first AB. Fought off foul. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Brewers 3 and the Braves 2.